Some say as long as there's a tag saying made in China, the bag can never be luxury. However, in fact, more than 80% of the luxury bags in the world are made in China. But those luxury brands just won't acknowledge that. They take almost finished bags from China factories back to their own factories and just do the repackaging and logo installing, something like that. That way, the bags will appear at their boutiques as made in Italy or made in France. You know, those sophisticated European countries, which make you feel mysterious, royal, and thus luxury. Now, close your eyes. Let's just do a little, very easy experiment in your head, okay? Imagine that you have an Hermes bag, and suddenly the label on it changed from made in France into made in China, while everything else, like leathers, zippers, and hardware, remain the same. Do you suddenly feel that your bag is not as luxury as before? If you do, that means you have been misled and poisoned by the market campaign of those luxury brands for too long. Welcome to the real world. Now you see, those bags are made in China by our intelligent and diligent Chinese artisans. Let's not be poisoned and misled by the market campaign any longer and be a real person. Buy a bag from us, from our factory in China. See the real world for yourself. Do you recognize this style, this bag? Of course you do. For the past more than 30 years, we have been the OEM factory for most of the luxury brands around the world. Gucci, Prada, Coach, Louis Vuitton, you name it. But for this, I am not proud because we were only making our wages. The profit margin for the people who are actually making the bags are very low. What I'm really proud of is that first, we have the best quality control. Two, we have the best craftsmanship. You know, Chinese craftsmen are always intelligent and diligent. Three, we have the most complete supply chain. We always get what we want, like zippers, accessories of any kind, any color, and leathers immediately. Now, as the USA and its little European brothers are trying to refuse Chinese goods, don't you think luxury brands are not trying to move their OEM out of China? Yes, they did, but they failed because the OEM factories out of China, they don't have good quality control and they don't have as good craftsmanship. Their workers are either too expensive or too lazy. Three, they don't have any supply chain. They always have trouble getting leather or zippers or any accessories. That is why they failed, and that is why we will always be the best OEM factory for luxury brands. Why don't you just contact us and buy from us? You won't believe the prices we give you.
So guys, I've made the decision that
I don't want you to cry, ne?
I did my makeup. Okay guys, so I've made the decision today that I'm leaving Piano Pulse. And it's such a tough decision for me because I really want to be a part of the culture and I love these guys so much. But it's something that I've prayed about. It's not even about me anymore. God has spoken to me. And it's something that I have to do. My reasons have nothing to do with the whole thing, reason. And our incident with Heineken, it has nothing to do with that. They also know we moved past that a long time ago. I think for me, it's just this show needs someone who's going to be dedicated, someone who's going to push the culture, someone who's going to be consistent. And I feel like it's only unfair that I stay here knowing very well that my head is in other places. So we've spoken about it, and the boys have known for a while now. But I think this is my last episode, potentially. But I want to say thank you guys for watching the show and for being a part of the culture with us. And what these guys here are doing is just trying to take piano to the world. And we need platforms like this that are going to push the culture, push the artists. You might not see it now, but in 5 years, you're going to see a massive difference. But yeah, guys, I have to leave. I need to push my presenting. I'm doing my sports scene. I'm doing so many things, man. I need to focus on that. You're going to see me on your screens, but you might not see me on Piano Pulse anymore. But here, this relationship doesn't change. You'll probably, maybe I'll make a cameo, I don't know. But yeah, my makeup. But yeah, it's time.